Yo, it's the one and only furious hip hop gamer, Hot 97 Logitech GAMD. Yo, from Chicago, right now in the building. We got the one and only about to show power to power right now. Give it up for Deon Taylor.
Let's go, man.
Yo, bro, first question, son. First question out the gate, man. When, as a director, I know there's a lot of things that you see that others may not see. What are you in particular looking to bring to the Power universe with this grand finale, bro? Talk to me.
Man, the biggest thing I was trying to bring, and I think we delivered, is when it goes off for you to go, damn. I want you, when it go off, I want you to be like, no, you gotta be kidding me. That's what I wanted to bring to it. And I think we did it, man. Look, power is so dope, man, and it's so fun. You know what I mean? And the fact that 50 and Joe and Courtney and all the producers brought it to Chicago, I was like, man, when I got out there, I was like, yo, this is crazy. It never in my wildest imagination, I think that I'll be running down the street with a camera in Chicago shooting Joe and Power. You know what I mean? I was like, wow, this is just crazy, man. But the energy was electric. I think it was dope because the city needed it. You know what I mean? And I think it's a good look, man, in terms of like just bringing that type of production to Chicago. So it was fun, man. But yeah, the end goal for the film or for the show at the end of the day was to be like, have people be like, yo, I want to see season 2.
Yeah, got you.
Yep.
Got you. I'm with you on that 100%. So now my next question, and this is all very important. I wanted to give you a major shout out. I've been following you, bro. I really have. And one thing I want to tell you is I'm so impressed and inspired by your humility within your spirit. And I think that allows you to shine in such great levels. Now, what I want to ask, now, of course, bro. Now, what I want to ask you is, there's so many other directors and so many other people that's been capturing the Power universe as the way they see it. So what's something that you've seen that you may have been inspired by? And what's something that you have seen that, dang, you know what? I never seen nobody do this. And this is what I want to bring to it. If you could give us more context on how we can experience season finale.
Yeah, you know what? I think that when you think about the Power universe, you know what I mean? Like, they have done an exceptional job of having great filmmakers. You know what I mean? I mean, there's no shortage. I mean, everybody from who make the pilot to episode 2, 3, you know what I mean? That's why we watch. You know what I mean? We watch because the storyline is dope. We watch because we can't wait to see what's going to happen. You know what I mean? We're guessing when the shit go off, like, damn, okay, wonder who that's going to be next. The only thing I could do on the finale was be like, when they called me, it was like, yo, can you come down here? I was like, fine. You know I'm down there, man. I wouldn't see 50 Joe. Only thing I could bring, man, is what I bring, which is, you know, my creativity, my energy. You know, I wanted to challenge the show with the camera work. I feel like a lot of times, you know, in some TV, we could fall by the wayside and just shoot people and get away with it because it's a great show. But I wanted to make it a movie. You know, I wanted the finale to feel real and electric, and I wanted to have emotion in it, and I wanted to have the actors stop a little bit and breathe and, you know, live in some of the moments, because like I told them, and like I tell you as well, man, it's a blessing for us to be doing this. You know that? Like, straight up, man, like, you doing this on the other side of this Zoom, you know, being phenomenal like you are, me doing what I'm doing, like, man, this shit, it's unheard of, man. Like, our moms, our dads, our grandparents, like, they didn't get these opportunities that we get. And so a little bit of it is for us to just slow down and understand the moment, because we're so quick on IG and social media, and we're off to the next thing that we forget, like, man, we living in a great moment in terms of like a renaissance of art. So me on set with them was a little bit like, yo, like, let's bask in this for a minute. Let's not just be like, oh, they just like this and that's just what it's got to be. And like, no, let's slow down for the finale and give that energy to the last episode of season 1.
Wow, yo, I'm gonna tell you something. What you just said right now, this is the reason why 50 was like, we need him. We need him for this finale. We need him. Because what you said was so important. And what it is we have to hurry up in order to slow down. We have to be quick to slow down to enjoy what we're doing. So now I got a major question for you, bro. And this is a question because you obviously around 50 too. So this is a question that I got for y'all. Like seriously, I would love to see the Power Universe as a video game, or maybe even a downloadable content that's added on to Grand Theft Auto, where the Power Universe joins Grand Theft Auto video game or something like that. What are your thoughts, especially being a director and seeing the actors and seeing the energy on the show? What are your thoughts if you could be on a video game project with the Power Universe? Talk to me, bro.
Crazy, man. GTA. Boy, you over there talking that talk. You over there talking that talk right now, man. No, look, I think that would be crazy. You know, just because of where we're going right now, you know what I mean? When you start thinking about the metaverse, you start thinking about the NFT world, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, for them to be able to flip that and turn that into something that you could play or see, or yeah, like something that's fun and dangerous as Grand Theft Auto, you know what I mean? I think that's a great idea, man. And I think you just put it into the universe, and I think it's going to speak to who it needs to speak to just because you threw it out there that way. So we got to make sure that you get your credit.
Definitely.
We got to make sure we know where that energy came from, man. So this interview right here gonna go down in history. Like, remember he said, yeah, yep. I love it. I think it would be a great idea. And I think that's where most of the stuff is going. I remember remember they had the Def Jam, they used to fight.
Yeah, Def Jam Fight for New York, Def Jam Vendetta. Yo, listen, yo, bro, I got my PlayStation 5 controller right here, son. Like, I do this, bro. Professionally, I do this. That's why I asked, because I know, and like I got the relationships, man. I know what this would be like. That's why I had to ask you to see what your thoughts would be.
Man, I think
Power as a game.
I think we got to go talk to 5 right now, man. We got to talk to 50, man. We got to say, yo, you need to hear this, because yeah, I think that's the next world. You know what I mean? And look, I think it could be. It don't even need to be Grand Theft. It could be its own thing because they have its own world. You know what I mean? So we could be trying to figure out how is a power game. You know what I mean? Where it's like all those worlds, Chicago, New York, California, you know what I mean? All of it just synced in and is moving around and everybody got to do what they got to do. No, that's sick. I love it.
It'd be crazy. So now my next question to you is when it comes to the Power Universe again, Marvel, they came out with a what if universe. So my question to you, and this is just something that's more for the fans and more fun, but we know Kanan died in the universe, you know what I'm saying? And there's been so many Dre died in the Power Universe and so many things like that. If you was allowed to do a what if spin-off in the Power Universe, like what would you do? And what I mean by what if is like, let's say 50 played the role as Ghost, and Ghost was the role of Method Man as the lawyer. And like, you know what I mean? And like, you got all these different what if situations and scenarios that's different. What would be your dream scenario in Power just as a fan?
Oh man, that's crazy. What if Amari came back? What if Amari wasn't dead? Wouldn't that be crazy? Or what if 50 was Tommy?
Yeah, oh my God, son.
What if 50 was that character? You know what I mean? Like that could be crazy. Like just seeing, how would that feel if he was that dude? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, going city to city, no filter, just nuts. You know what I mean? Like that too. Anyways, that's a great. Who did the what if?
Marvel, they did a what if series, right? So everybody played different roles.
That's right.
And see, my thing is with Power. I'm a fan. I've seen every episode, everyone. I'm on it heavy. So these questions is also designed to give new life into something that's so great. So that's why I'm asking you these questions, bro. Because there's a lot on your shoulders right now with this finale.
Yeah, it's great, man. You know, it ain't on my shoulders, man, because it's done and it's out there. So we finna watch it and enjoy it, but I do think it's going to come off right, man. It's great. They did a really great job, man. The writers, 50, the producers, they really laid out a great episode, man. I think people going to be like, yo, that was dope.
So now another major question for you, man. And this is more of a personal standpoint so we can understand like how you operate overall. But what's a moment in your life where you felt like you was at your lowest and things couldn't get any worse, but you managed to find strength in that moment that allowed you to be successful today?
Oh man, I've had several of those moments. I've had several like you on the ground, you can't get up moments. You know what, man? I think working in this business or anything entertainment wise, you must understand that you're first generation. You know what I mean? Or you know, in terms of like first generation business person, first generation homeowner, first generation, you know, graduate, first. A lot of us have never had the opportunity to be where we are. You know what I mean? So with that comes a lot of pain at times when you're trying to figure it out because there is no one to go ask, how do you do this? You know what I mean? So that causes you to be on the ground a lot, man. So I could think of 2-3 moments where, you know, nothing was working. You know, you putting 50 cents in the gas tank. You don't know where you're going to be at tomorrow. You don't know if you're going to pay the rent. Eviction notice is out. You know what I mean? I've been there multiple times, man. And the thing that I think that pulls you through, which I think we do great as people, is we just have this spirit, man, in us. We have this spirit. We have this perseverance in us. And I'll tell you this, and I'll leave with this. When they started loading up slaves hundreds of years ago to bring them to this country, hundreds of thousands, millions of Black people being put on these boats, whipped, beat, starved. Do you realize or understand how strong that person had to be to make it to this city, to this country? If you made it through that, that's your DNA. That's your DNA, because millions didn't make it. But those people that sat there on that boat and got over here, man, they the strongest people on earth, man. They special, and that's you. So can't no bill, can't no lights, can't no repo car, can't no hurt, can't nothing get away from, you know, pull you to a place to where you can't never get back up. And I always feel that, man. I'm like, man, ain't nowhere in the world, can't none of this shit stop me. You know what I mean? It might take you 3 days to remember it. You know what I mean? It might take you a month to remember it, but something is going to spark you to be great, and something's going to spark you to stand back up, man, because we done been through it all. So anyways, that's my pitch.
Yo, God bless you, man. Yo, I'm telling everybody right now, that's my time. I got to wrap it up. But everybody right now, you better tune in. Sunday, Power Force is going down with the one and only, the infamous, the amazing, the great one from Chicago in the building, Deon Taylor. Put it together right now on your Hot 97 every day. That's my word. And we are out of here. Brother, God bless you. We